This stock is on a massive run for the past 2 months, and if you've been following this channel then you have made a truckload of money, so well done to you. But this is just the beginning now, and we have only started with the major 2024 catalysts. Trading volume is going up every single day, there was a lot of talk on social media, and even Wall Street analysts have finally woken up to this stock now too. Latest analyst price targets have increased as much as 300% in the past month alone. What's up investors, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be talking about Aquestive Therapeutics, ticker symbol AQST. I said it late last year and I will say it again right now. This could be one of the biggest multi-bagger stocks of 2024. It's already up over 200% since the beginning of the year, but this is only getting started. Aquestive Therapeutics is a pharmaceutical company that is developing oral administrative products as alternatives to invasive and inconvenient standard of care therapies, and they have just had some huge news. Before we get into the video, if my previous AQST videos have helped you bank, or if you find any value in this video, can I ask you to smash the thumbs up? It literally costs nothing, but it helps me out so much. I'm aiming to get 200 likes on this video. Help make that happen. Share this video and help spread the word about Aquestive Therapeutics. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new content. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. Now, if you don't know about this company already, then check out my earlier videos for an overview of the company. But now let's get straight into it with the very latest news. So this was released in the past few days, and this has backed up everything that we've been saying on this channel for the past few months about Aquestive Therapeutics. So Aquestive announces a pivotal study for Anaflim. It successfully meets the primary and secondary endpoints and provides clinical development update following FDA meeting. So this has been huge news for the company, and not only has this got the share price going up day after day, but this has also got the attention of Wall Street analysts who are now taking notice of Aquestive and giving huge price targets for the very first time, which I will look at in just a moment. Now, people are beginning to wake up to this stock. So let's see what the company has to say in this latest press release. Now, I don't want to bore anyone with the nitty-gritty medical details that are in this, so if you want to check this out and have a full read of this, then there is a link to this in the description below. But I will look at just the key points that we need to look at from a stock price perspective. So Anaflim meets all the predefined primary and secondary endpoints, but the next 3 points are vital. Anaflim, time to maximum concentration is consistently faster than auto-injectors, the exposure levels are comparable to auto-injectors, and Anaflim is well tolerated with no serious adverse conditions. Now this is massive. The company receives positive Type C meeting feedback from the FDA and reaffirms the goal of filing the NDA before the end of 2024. So let's move on. Anaflim is the company's first and only orally administered indefined pro-drug product candidate under development for the treatment of severe, life-threatening allergic reactions. So this is what it says here. When it comes to treating severe allergic reactions, we often hear from clinicians that rapid absorption of endocrine at the first sign of symptoms is critical. Our pivotal study indicates that Anaflim is comparable to the leading auto-injectors immediately following administration, and our time to maximum concentration is faster than these auto-injectors. We believe this performance is unprecedented among the alternative delivery options under development and are excited at the potential of Anaflim as the only oral medicine for treatment of severe allergies. In addition, our recent discussions with the FDA remained consistent with previous interactions. We believe we have a clear understanding of the remaining clinical development steps necessary for a pre-NDA meeting with the FDA in the second half of the year. Our goal continues to be to file the NDA before the end of 2024 following completion of a positive pre-NDA meeting. Now there is a section here talking through the top line data, and I am going to skip through this. If you want to read this, then feel free to either click pause on this video or click on the link in the description below. But what is important is what comes next. The company also successfully completed a Type C meeting with the FDA that addressed open items from the November 2022 end of phase 2 meeting, including 1. Addressing the impact of any product hold time, 2. The potential of vomiting, and 3. The potential of swelling. In response to these questions, the FDA indicated that the company has adequately addressed the previous concerns. The FDA recommended administering Anafilm after oral exposure to a known allergen and assessing PK performance thereunder. The company will execute this study in the second quarter of 2024. The study will replace the company's previously planned study. Now on the table, as we can see here, there is still a lot of things to look forward to in 2024, and this is only the beginning for AQST stock. If you follow my channel, then I have been talking about these exact catalysts all the way through 2023, going all the way back to when the stock was only $1, or even less. I think I talked about this at one point when the stock was only like 90 cents. But even just a few weeks ago, when the stock was just over $2, I was talking about these upcoming events to drive the stock forward. If you are subscribed to the channel, then you have known all about this and you have made a truckload of money over the past 2 months. If you're not subscribed, then you should really consider subscribing. The next anticipated meeting with the FDA is the pre-NDA meeting targeted for the second half of 2024. And Aquestive's goal is to file the NDA with the FDA before the end of this year. Now, Aquestive also released their latest earnings report in the past 2 weeks. I've not covered this yet, and I'm not covering this in this video, but if you would like to see an analysis video about this, then drop a comment down below and let me know. There has been significant changes to the company's finances in the past quarter, and it's all very interesting. So if you want to know more about this, then hit the thumbs up on this video, drop a comment, let me know. Let me know that this is something you want to see, and I will make another video on Aquestive Therapeutics looking at the financial statements and what we can expect the stock to do in the coming months. Remember that there is another huge FDA date coming up next month, so there is a lot to look forward to. So what do analysts think of Aquestive Therapeutics? 5 Wall Street analysts have set 12-month price targets for AQST stock in the last 3 months. The average price target is $9.20 with a high forecast of $12 and a low forecast of $7. Looking at MarketBeat, we can see that AQST is currently at the top of its 50-day range and is now at a 52-week high. But the market cap for Aquestive is only about $440 million, which is still very low in my opinion considering the upcoming catalysts. Now, one thing that is very noticeable here too is the trading volume, which is much higher than average. Friday's trading volume of over 6 million shares is more than 3 times the average trading volume. But up until a few weeks ago, the average trading volume was only a few hundred thousand, which means that people are just starting to become aware of this stock now, and we can see that big money is coming in for AQST and the share price is only going in one direction. Now, although AQST stock is at the top of its 52-week range, you might be thinking, oh, don't buy at the top, it's better to wait for the dip and surely it will be cheaper. Remember that when I spoke about AQST stock back in January, this was only trading at $2, which was also the 52-week high. AQST has only been going in one direction, and that is very clearly upwards, with the stock being only $2 back then, but it's now currently $6, which is a 200% gain. Now, a lot of people look at MarketBeat and think that when they see a stock that is trading at $6 with analyst price targets of $6, they don't really pay much attention to what is perceived as pretty much no gain to be made on the stock. And we can see the latest targets here according to MarketBeat are Wedbush and H.C. Wainwright with their price targets of $4 and $6. But this analyst data is very out of date. There have been in fact 5 new ratings in the past few days alone, and we can clearly see this on tip ranks, with the latest of these coming from Oppenheimer, Lake Street and JMP Securities. Like we can see here, that Lake Street have raised their price target for AQST stock from $3 up to $8 and have commented that the stage is set for an eventful 2024 with Libervant's potential April FDA approval and Anafilm's anticipated NDA submission by year end, both substantial value generating events. And a few days later, on March 15th, Aquestive Therapeutics price target raised once again to $12 at Oppenheimer, which is a massive increase from what was only a few dollars just a couple of months ago. Now the price target is $12, the current price is $6. That is 100% upside on the very latest analyst price target. And it's easy to see why this is. If you take a look at Twitter, for example, there is a growing number of people talking about this stock now. People with a lot of followers, like Dan Sfera, with nearly 10,000 followers, talking about AQST stock only last week. But another one who is posting good data day after day is Biotech Scanner. Look at this. This goes into a little more detail than Lake Street Capital or Oppenheimer went into when they're talking about the potential. Now, a lot of people were investing in AQST leading up to the earnings, believing that the earnings report was a major catalyst, and did the price dipped a little, but then we had the next catalyst, which was the Anaflim pivotal study. So the stock is going upwards all week. So Biotech Scanner has said a very conservative CEO gave sales potential for the company's two lead assets, Anaflim, more than $1 billion per year globally, and Libervant, $250 million per year. Number 3, already generating more than $50 million with current medicines. Guess who believed in them? Their biggest lender. Look at those numbers and look at the current market cap. Now, as I said already, the current market cap is only about 440 million. And this was a lot less just a few months ago, but there is still huge potential. Like, for example, just look at the run that Viking Therapeutics went on over the past few months, going from as low as only $8 in November up to $99 this month, with a market capitalization of around $7 billion. Aquestive's market cap is only 440, which is still very low. So guys, what do you think of that? Let me know your thoughts below, and if you want to see an analysis of the company's financials and other major upcoming catalysts, then drop a comment. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and bell notification, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you in the next one.